If you're a frequent practicer, a paster gun is something you need. I'm dating myself, it's more or less a pricing gun. All you do is just pull the trigger and it kicks out a paster. If you're a frequent practicer and you shoot quite a bit, it's the easiest way to restore the targets in a bit of a hurry. My fiance and I have been shooting, which is why you see the low shots, but basically all it is, just a little bit of hand-eye coordination. You don't have to push down very hard. All I'm doing is just pulling the trigger. The angle of the paster gun more or less equals the target, and all I'm doing is just pressing it down on the target to make it stick. That's it. Like I said, with a little bit of practice, you can make it go pretty quick. And all I'm doing is just tapping the target with the paster. So these aren't cheap, but if you practice a lot, it's something you should have. To refill this thing, all you're basically doing is on the bottom, a little tab that says open, oddly enough. Pull down on that, this little gate flips open, and that's how you feed pasters through it. So when you just have a roll of pasters that you want to put on the gun, all you need to do is turn this little gate to make the latch come off, drop the pasters in, replace that back on, a little bit of a turn that snaps. With the pasters, you're going to feed them through the top. So all I do is just flip this little switch, which again, this gate falls down. With the pasters, I'm just feeding them through the top of the gun and through the front. Once you get it to look like that, all you do is lift this down, pull the pasters through, flip the latch up, snap it closed, and you're in business. After that, every time you pull the trigger, you end up with one paster. The other thing people mess up on these is tear these too short. If you tear this off or use, with this little open, it's got little teeth on it that's, I guess, designed for cutting the tail off. But if you end up cutting it off that short, it's just a matter of time until it will bind. So, well, for example, let's see if it binds now. Oh, I got lucky. But otherwise, you want to leave at least that much of a tail when you cut it off. So other than that, you'll be in business. The only other thing with this, don't throw it on the sand or gravel, anything like that. When you're not using it, I either put it on the ground with the backer on the ground to keep just dirt, gravel, that kind of stuff out of it, sand, or I just put it on a table or target stand, because otherwise, if it gets full of a bunch of dirt, sand, gravel, whatever else, it'll just start running really kind of rough, and at some point it'll start to hang up or bind, and then you'll need to take it apart or buy a new one. So anyway, as long as you keep it relatively clean, no issues, and I've used the same one for about 5 years. This is a fresh one I just got, so I'm on my second paster gun for as long as I've been doing this, and it lasts quite a while.
And we're going to be eco-friendly and pick up our trash behind us.